Welcome to the Michigan Skier Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
This amazing race for 2009 has concluded, and boy, there were a lot of happy people. They sure had a lot of fun. And with us is Kevin McKinley, whose devious mind puts this all together, and Scott Blinky, who has raced himself before, is now with Great Lakes Energy, who sponsored a team. So Scott, tell us about the difference between running a race yourself and being a sponsor.
Well, it's an exciting event being in there and racing as a participant, but it's also a lot of fun to watch on the sidelines and watch the events that Kevin puts together and see everybody run through them.
Was it fun to root for a specific team?
Oh, I don't know. It was to root for any particular team. It's neat to see everybody come out and have a good time, make sure everybody has fun.
And so, Kevin, you've done a great job getting sponsors again, and your devious mind had snowboarders, cross-country skiing, and people ice skating who've never done it before. What makes you think of some of this stuff?
I think it is the deviousness that you mentioned. I don't know. You know, it was funny because about a week before the race, I had what I called writer's roadblock in theme of the race here. About a week before, you know, there's just one night that I'm sitting up or laying in bed and I just write stuff down, and I don't know. First of all, I need to get the locations. I figure out where the events are going to take place, and at that point I can kind of get some help from the people that already work there or that type of thing, but you know, it just kind of comes to me. It's really hard to put my finger on how I do it, but
well, it's fun watching the teams run from one place to another, and sometimes they're running in ski boots, and it gets to be pretty funny. But all this fun goes for some good causes. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. And just to clarify Great Lakes Energy's involvement this year, it wasn't just a team sponsor. They were actually our banquet sponsor, which allowed them to put a team in it. So they did have a team that represented them in the event, but they also were the banquet sponsor. So what you're seeing here is all courtesy of them. But you know, it was an exciting wrap up. The sponsorship, I tell you what, 09, it's a little bit hard to come by right now. So we absolutely thank those that have sponsored. The cause is the 4 athletic programs in the county, Gaylord, St. Mary, Johannesburg, Lewiston, and Vanderbilt. They will all share proceeds from this event. So after we pay expenses and things like that, they will share the proceeds from this event. And we didn't do a real public check presentation. Frankly, the reason being is there were certain schools that had a lot more involvement this year than others. And instead of everything being split equally, I'm going to take that into consideration this year as well. So.
Well, they're all winners, and I think everybody who ran the race the last couple of days are winners too. They all had an absolute blast. I think the most fun part was the kids who did both races, the kids and the grown-ups race. And they knew they were in last place at the end, and they rolled down the hill. Did you see that?
I did. I looked up there, and I'm like, where are they? And then all of a sudden I saw them all rolling down the hill. So it was fun, and you know, they kept in the spirit of things, and that. Sometimes when I put these things together, I don't always realize how physically demanding they're actually going to be, and today was a very physically demanding day. So
yeah. It was fun watching everybody. So Scott, thank you very much for this great food we've had today, and hope to see everybody again next year.
Thank you, Jenny.
We have a team here that ran both races. They did the kids race and the grown-ups race, so you raced more than anybody. So what's your name here?
Madison.
Dylan Foy.
Teddy Foot. Erica Foot.
So it takes a lot of endurance to do that. What was your favorite event?
Probably the one where we went ice skating.
When we were cross-country skiing.
Oh, you spent a lot of that on your butt, didn't you?
Yeah.
What was your favorite?
I liked when we had to ski for the food.
Ah, okay.
I like the ice skating.
The ice skating, okay. So who's the best skater in the group?
Me.
Yeah?
Yeah, me. Yeah, you fell down.
Because I was going pretty fast.
Sure. So Erica, tell us about your final descent down the hill.
when we left the Hunter's Grill, when we found out that we were in last place, we just rolled down the whole hill.
We're here with the Amazing Race winning team, at least half of it. The other two had to go ski at a meet, right?
No, they have a ski banquet.
A ski banquet, okay. Well, let's start over here. What's your name?
Kelly Cunningham.
Where are you from, Kelly?
I'm from Gaylord, right here in town.
And what's your name?
Steve Hannes.
And this is some relation, I imagine, Steve.
Yes, this is my little daughter Alexis.
Well, she's been watching for 2 days. She's quite a trooper. Do you think she's going to be skiing herself?
Yeah, a couple years from now, she'll be in the kids' race.
Well, now, both of you have done the Amazing Race in previous years. Tell us about how this one played out, and then we'll talk about previous years. Let's start with you, Kelly.
Well, it went a lot better for me this year. Last year I got a little frustrated. I had a few very poor events, and I think I redeemed myself a little this year.
What do you think made the difference?
Not being as stressed out about it.
Okay, how about you?
I think this year definitely went a lot better than last year. Last year we ended up in second place. And this year, every event, I think everybody on our team was really strong, and we just, you just got to go all out. Sometimes you're just really tired, but you just got to keep going. So I think we all did a really good job of just doing the best we can and just pushing hard. So it worked out okay.
Did you have fun?
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
How about you?
Yeah, it was a blast, definitely.
So what's the combination of skis and boards that you had on your team?
All skiers.
All skiers? Do you think that helps?
This year, he changed a couple things to make it to kind of even the playing field, so that it wouldn't matter so much whether you were a skier or a boarder. And so I think that was nice. It made it a lot easier. And a lot of the events where you're actually skiing, I think it helps quite a bit to be a skier. So I think we were able to extend our lead a few times because we have some pretty fast skiers.
But the team representing the Gaylord Athletic Boosters, Jordan Knope, Eric Lewis, Christina Liss, Savannah Hippio. And you guys can come on. Good job, guys. Third place. Representing Great Lakes Energy, and they affectionately call themselves the Transformers. Kind of makes sense, right? Daryl DeSluver, Bob Myers, Andy Sullivan, Michelle Sullivan. The team representing the Otsego Club, Don Jardine, George Mesri, Jennifer Jardine, Claire Waker. The team representing Pepsi, Mr. Steve Hannes, the new proud papa, Kelton Cunningham, Claire Cunningham, and Abby Hackett.